stock has risen for the wrong reasons. So I watched this fight last night on the undercard of Jamel Cota, and 3 rounds in, I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is Rigo doing? This is not him. Who is this guy? This old man is about to get stopped. Right? I'm sitting there like, man, this nigga gonna get stopped, bro. Because one thing I do pay attention to is the record. Not just the record of a fighter, but the KOs. This guy that he fought, I forget his name. I apologize. But the guy, all of his wins came by KO except for one fight. I think he had like 3 losses, but all his wins was by KO except for one. And he was getting hit. Rigo was getting hit with some shots, man. Some heavy shots in there. More shots than I ever seen him get hit with. And the thing about it is, we know Rigo to be very elusive, very defensive, Cuban counterpuncher. None of that was existent in last night's fight. It wasn't there. I didn't see the elusiveness. He was very flat-footed. He stayed in the pocket. He was just countering. It was like, literally, it was like watching 2 Mexicans fight. It didn't look like a Cuban versus a Mexican. It looked like a Mexican versus a Mexican. And that's not no diss or disrespect to Mexican fighters. That's just how y'all fight. You know, you gonna have to knock me out to beat me. Fuck the defense shit, nigga. I'm letting these hands go. I'm about to put these hands on you. You know, you gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit you, and whoever don't get knocked out is gonna win. So Rigo was in there fighting Mexican style, man. And I think his stock has risen because of it. Because here's a guy who got ridiculed for fighting very defensive, being, elusive in there, and being a boring fighter, as they labeled him. Same thing with Floyd, Then, of course, when Lomachenko came around, they said, oh, this is the Matrix. The Matrix is here, They was like, I guess they figured Rigo was the glitch, but Lomo's the Matrix. But anyhow, man, it's like, after all of the shit that Rigo has been through and to get to this point and have to change up his style and have to take more punishment just to be able to get some respect and bring some excitement, because he brought a lot of excitement in the ring. I mean, let's just face it, man. Something about this sport, man. We like to see guys just go at it, man. Back and forth trading. Both guys getting hurt. Rigo got hurt in the fight. He took them shots. He never even hit the canvas. I was shocked. I'm like, after all of that, he never even went down. But he caught that dude with that straight left. And I seen it in that round. He hit him with a straight left. I said, ooh, home dude better be careful. If you get hit with that straight left again, at this point in the fight, it might be dangerous. And he caught him like shortly right after that with another straight left. And that was it. Man. Rigo, I don't know how old he is. 53, 43. I don't know what age he is. You know what they say about the Cubans. But I'll tell you this, man. I definitely feel like his stock has risen from this fight. It brought a lot of excitement. I'm sure it was more excitement than maybe any of his fights that he ever fought. Maybe. Him and Nonito Donaire was a pretty exciting fight because he was pretty aggressive in that. But this was the most, like I said, he fought like a Mexican in this fight. So I think, his guy won. It was a title eliminator, so he might get a crack at the WBC soon. We got to see what happens, man. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this new Rigo we have seen in this, in that ring last night. Is this style? You think he took a little bit too much punishment to where like he might possibly lose in his next fight, or do you think he'll go back to fighting his normal way? Because after that 3rd round, I'm like, in my mind, I'm convinced he's fighting this way on purpose. He's trying to bring excitement, and that's what he said after the fight, that he did that actually on purpose, So y'all let me know y'all thoughts on Rigo's performance. How much does he have left? If he gets the rematch with Lomachenko, if Lomo wins the WBC, do y'all give him a good chance against Lomo? Or do you think it's the same result? It's going to be no mas again. That's really all I got, man. It's the Black Horseman. Peace.